Yo, what's up, chat? It is your girl, Krista Joy over here, causing shenanigans already. We are spread all over the place today, as you probably noticed. And I just rolled a seed for our Tanukes. And that is why things look the way they look right now, because I got caught in the worst traffic coming from Le Hospital. So ignore what you see right now. I wanted to come and give you a full-on update as to what happened. I thought Boss Dust rolled the first seed for them, but these poor little Tanukis are gonna get 2 seeds rolled by me. Oh baby. So we can't really we must pray for the Tanukes, because I have already caused enough shenanigans the last seed I rolled. So let me give you a little breakdown of what hospital. Oh guys, you guys don't know I am a doctor. And I had a patient needing my help. So I do get called in for, doing work on occasion. But yes, I am a neuropsychiatrist by trade. But I know it is in total contrast to my personality, right, chat? But let me inform you guys as to what Week 3 shenanigans involves. This is going to be, guys, hunt time. So this is scavenger hunt for our wonderful Tanukes, in which they are going to show the Kingslayers, who are on SpeedGaming 2, or we're on SpeedGaming 3, and it is awesome-tastic because these guys are going to be hunting down items. So the whistle is going to count for an item for them. So they need to find 7 additional items in 5 worlds in order to open the pathway to Bowser's crib in World 8. So I am going to release the Kraken on our runners. We have Mr. Tanuki PB himself doing the tracking. 10 house. So are you ready? Tanukes, they are giving me the okay. Good luck and have fun. Okay, so I have released our wonderful Tanukis, and away we go. And you gotta love our Tanuk squad, because they are going to give it their all. They have to use tactics now. So it's not like they're going to go into World 1 and rush it like we normally do. And no, there are no forced auto scrollers this time around. So when we look at things, we're going to be looking at it as, what can we do to get the most items? So our Tanukis are probably going to go to worlds 4, 5, 7, things where there are heavy items. In fact, I would even go to world 3 and, dare I say it, look at the island, because the island does have mushroom houses. Because for the Tanukes, they can go to mushroom houses, whereas the fire flowers and Kingslayers cannot. So let's see where our Tanukis are gonna go. And World 5 for Dr. Torstol and WilliamInTX. World 4 for MrEgaming. So we're starting off with a donut fort for MrEgaming, and shenanigans aplenty for Dr. Torstol, who has kind of yeeted himself out. Meanwhile, WilliamInTX using a fire flower. Our Tanukis are the bravest toasters that ever did toast if you think about it, because this here is gonna require a lot of strategy, chat. This is gonna require a lot of strategy. And one hit boom boom, that is some sad Pandaville, but we love to see the easy peasy lemon squeezy for our Tanooks. That means so far I'm doing a decent job. Troll Fort action from MrEgaming. And going downstairs. Oh baby, let's go. Now, it looks like, do we have JP settings on for the power-ups? Let's see on Dr. Torstol's side what happens. That's not helping, Star. Now, what do I mean by JP settings? JP settings means that if you get the power-up, you will immediately... Ooh, gotta do a quick cough. Give me one sec. Okay, sorry about that. Coughing does do that to you. So we have some World 1 action going on MrEgaming side, and we have some tank action going on Dr. Torstol and WilliamInTX's side. So fake tank action. Also, I see a hammer suit on Dr. Torstol's side as well. And now we're going to get some double bro action. So we're looking at 7 items and 5 worlds needed. So World 6 action for WilliamInTX, still in Cloud World for Dr. Torstol. Ooh, WilliamInTX doing a daring strat with some power strats through Escalator Fort. You gotta love it. And MrEgaming now going through, about to fight the bro. And I'm glad somebody remembered to do their salute, which you love to see. And get this. Boom booms are still on the weaker side, which we love to see. So far so good. So far so good. And WilliamInTX, I don't know why I was saying World 6. He's still in World 5. I am like needing to replace glasses. But that's a very oddly placed, hammer bro, and I appreciate that. And hey! What are you doing here on this side of the spectrum, my friend? And it looks like we have a very special guest who is helping us out today. Good to see you not doing Zelda work, my friend. And thank you for putting up that exclamation point R and exclamation point C so they can see Tanhouse doing that tracking work. So we are in the World 6 airship. On MrEgaming side, and we are about to throw down with Iggy. Let's see if Iggy is a tanky Iggy, very vanilla Iggy, which is okay. It means that things are still nice and calm. WilliamInTX here. on one of my favorite airships, the World 7 airship. So we're on Luddy's airship, and let's see how our usual bummeroo Roy is hanging out. Let's see. Will he be bulked up muscle? Or no, he's just a straight, mail order muscle course needed Roy this time. So he is the bum, as in weak bum, not the bulked up muscle version. Oh man, I love to see it because I want them to be weak. I want my Tanukis to have a nice time, but he is not bulked up muscle this time. Oh baby, he is just a weak boy needing that mail order muscle course. Dr. Torstol here now on the World 7 airship, about to throw down and find out that Roy has disappointed us yet again. Frog suit action on MrEgaming's side. You know, things look... Yeah, I know. They are running concurrently, making you do the work, my friend. Oh my goodness. And we are in 7-8 on WilliamInTX's side. Opts to skip for the wonderful, item. And that is okay. And that chain chomp is gatekeeping. Let us see where Dr. Torstol goes. And World 2 for Dr. Torstol as well. Interesting choices here. And we have World 5 for MrEgaming. So, respectable choice. Hold on again. Okay, so we have Navy action on Dr. Torstol's side. A boomerang in the face for MrEgaming. And... looks like someone is showing some multi-stream action going, where you can see the Kingslayers, and then you see the best and the brightest here in the Tanukes. And you gotta love it. You have got to love it, because our Tanukis are doing pretty good actually. And we have World 2. Let's see what WilliamInTX is doing. Now, it's pretty neat when you don't see this as the auto scroller. And I'm kind of glad that our runners are not in auto scroller heck this time, because last week I kind of rolled a poop-tastic seed for our poor Tanukes, in which they were feeling the burn. And we have escalator fort action for MrEgaming right now. WilliamInTX is here, hoping against hope that the clouds work and we are out. We have some tank action for Dr. Torstol, and we are moving on for WilliamInTX. So, no hammers yet, or else we would have broken that lock. This is a terrible position for WilliamInTX, but equipping that star was the bestest thing ever, because you never want to be Small Bean Mario in the water tile set with double bros. And if it's Fire Bros, even worse. MrEgaming now in escalator fort, and oh baby, it would not be a seed of mine if we did not have the fort of love and happiness. You guys like to call it the greenhouse of doom, the fort of peace, love, and doom. You guys have so many names for my beloved 7F2, but it is just a beautiful place. Bowser's Plant Expo. Good to see you, Fishing Boo. I have returned to Kaz Boots commentary, so we need to link up with you doing tracking and I doing commentary. So WilliamInTX now is in 7F2, and it is going to be a great time all around for our Tanooks, and it is not a good night for a house seat. No, we are not. We are purging last week from our memories. I failed to protect the Tanooks. I was a bad Tanook mommy, but I refuse to give them an awful seed again. I cannot do that. I refuse to. But WilliamInTX and Dr. Torstol, they did not deserve it. No, my bad seeds are exclusive to the Zelda community. Because that's where all the elite runners are, just give it to them, but not to my Tanookies. No, I must protect the Tanooks. But if you want cruel seeds, just, that would be, that would be probably my colleague in arms, Sinister, who's over there probably rolling some miserable seeds for our Kingslayers. But for our Tanooks, we do not want them to leave the community. Yes, the Zelda community, Of course, you got GGW, you got Gamma, GFE, and company. Give them the worst seeds possible. That is my motto, and Gamma is my mentor, so if you want to roll him hot garbage, go right ahead. And, just go right ahead. Just lay it on him. And we have here Morton Cooper Jr., who is about as salty and heavy as eating McDonald's French fries, folks. And that's pretty darn salty. And you gotta love it because, them fries from McDonald's, man, they hit you hard. So that's a Mick Morton, everybody. And you know it. Oh, Sinister's running behind, so it's Macobra and Dustpinion. Wendy's got the saltiest fries. No, Wendy's got them Baconator fries. That's the high cholesterol fries, folks. And we are in Fort Knox for MrEgaming. Now, you don't go to Wendy's for regular fries. You got to go for them Baconator fries. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going to go to Wendy's, you got to go high cholesterol or nothing. You can't be going with them healthy potatoes. No, folks, you got to dump the cheese and the bacon. And let's see if we're going to go for some items. And we're going to see what it is. In 1-3 for WilliamInTX side, we got non-automated ship action for MrEgaming and beloved 5-9 for Dr. Torstol. WilliamInTX now in Fort Knox, and we are our Arby's curly fries, choosing curly fries over the waffle fries. Oh, chat, you trying to break my heart here. Oh no, how much more betrayal I can take, chat? You're gonna turn me into Polly Walnuts in just a minute. And Larry here, giving some business. We got 4 hits so far for Larry, MrEgaming. Getting through and taking out Larry, who was actually healthier than probably 90% of us. Which is a bit shameful, but it's okay. That's why we have fast food, folks. You know, we just enjoy our fast food. But Dr. Torstol is not enjoying that blank box he just got because we are scavenger hunting and we are not having a good time right now. And in the words of Sinister, Larry O'Brien, the mafiosa, and Captain Bardo's like, you know what? I absolutely love it. Open the chest, get a ghost chest. It is bootastic. And we have 7-8, which I lovingly call botanical gardens because it is just so much friendliness and love from all the plants there, you know. And MrEgaming copping out right now and using a leaf to avoid the friendly flora. Oh, what a sad day it is. Dr. Torstol about to duke it out with some boomerang bros. And we get a frog suit. Now, here's one thing about Scavenger Hunt that I don't think not a single runner has paid attention to. And are you ready, kids? Yeah! The princess letters have clues. So, the princess's blues clue in it for us, chat. So we are getting clues from the princess and not one person has dared to look at the clues. And we are in the Navy right now. Aye, aye, Captain. I who lives in a pineapple under the sea. But you can't hear me. I can't hear you. Oh, we're going full SpongeBob right now. Oh, baby. And see, this is why I love chat. Chat, you guys are always amazing. And now we have WilliamInTX going into World 4. And you know what we do? I wish we had for tracking? Huh? Yeah. It comes down to, do you think, chat, our runners will find the blessed 7 for Bowser's to open the way to Bowser's crypt? So that's the question. Because we've seen some bold strategies there going into World 1. Because I would go into World 7. You have piranha stages, you know, go to World 3 where you have mushroom houses. Grant you, they may be wrought with nothing but disappointment. And we have a Jugum Cloud. Okay, one of the blessed items, I think. So, another World 1. I am trying to get this strategy. And Captain Bartle says never go full SpongeBob. Oh no. I know. You gotta go. So WilliamInTX is paying out the troll. And MrEgaming, yo, MrEgaming giving a negative Ghost Rider initially. That is no. MrEgaming using a cloud. Wait a second. That is disrespecting. Oh no. Yes, Mystery Gaming is Mystery Gaming. And that was disrespectful. If someone clipped that and just, wants to put disrespecting 7F2 by clouding it, that is just brutal. That's just so wrong. Mystery Gaming just went ahead and he just clouded 7F2, and I am here just shocked. I'm clutching my church pearls with the disrespecting. But we are in World 7 for WilliamInTX, and but Mr. E-Gaming has cracked the code. Holy moly! Wait a second here. Wait a second, according to the tracker, he only did 4 worlds. Let's go! That is why he probably said no to 7F2. What is this? And we are in 3-9 right now. Wait, what is this? They had to do 5 worlds, but maybe not. Or maybe there was a 5th world done in Alright, speed running on Speed Gaming. Let's go, Mr. E Gaming. But once you see the bridge built, you're leaving. And you have got to respect that hustle. And Dr. Torstol now should be in the same boat, maybe? No, Dr. Torstol went to World 6. So, And WilliamInTX is in World 7. Got an anchor! Yo, let's go! Miss Dr. Torstol has built the bridge. Oh, it's 4 worlds in... Oh, 10 house, you get 4 worlds for Tanuki, not 5. Got it. I'm over here, making y'all abide by Fireflower and Kingslayer. But that's awesome. Okay, so I'm over here making y'all do Fireflower requirements. Sorry, Tanukes, I'm trying to put more work on you. And we're in Spike Fort action for WilliamInTX. So ignore my strategy, because that was based on Fireflower and Kingslayer parameters, which was going into the upper worlds like that. But holy moly, these are the Tanukes. This is why Tanukes are reigning supreme. And we may be able to see a sub 30 finish if Mr. E Gaming can build that bridge. And we have 8-1 action for WilliamInTX. And oh dear, I feel a way here. So Gatekeep Fort is in World 8, folks. That means that this is traditional, or something of that effect, which hurts my feelings, because I like to be unorthodox as unorthodox can get. But we haven't seen 3F2, so hopefully 3F2 is not here. And it's 2 bridges. So maybe, just maybe, 3F2 is not here, and then I can still say maybe it was invalid. But we have 1.5 beta for Dr. Torstol. Oh dear, this is what broke the souls of the Tanukis last week. I hope I don't break the soul. Come on, be nice. So we have Lava Fart action for Mystery Gaming, which we affectionately call Potable Fort 5F2. So far, a much tamer. 1.5 beta. Bowser Sauna, yes, it has been called that too. So, Dr. Torstol getting through it a lot better than last week's contestants, because that 1.5 beta was brutal last week. Oh, it was awful. Alright, MrEgaming is gonna check. Neither of this is gonna be a 4 fort. World 8. Chat. I did not protect the Tanooks. Oh no. What have I done? A 4 fort. World 4, guys. World 8. This is brutal, and that is fake. Oh boy. Okay, so fake tank over there. And let's see what is gatekeeping the real tank. MrEgaming. And now, WilliamInTX has completed World 7. I don't know how to feel about this. He needs to complete it anyway because he would have to do a double cloud if that's the case. Because he would need to get back through it to get back on the pathway. So it's better just to complete it. But good idea though, because if it had like another pathway to get out, then yeah, you would want to cloud that. But Air Force. Okay, so we know Air Force is going to build one bridge. But what is going to build the other bridge? And now WilliamInTX is going to get the bad news that, oh no, Parabeetle Stage of Doom. 5-6. Yuck. Okay, for the most part, hear me out, chat. Hear me out. This wasn't as bad as last week. No, they're not writing a formal complaint to the seed maker. No. I refuse to accept complaints. This wasn't as bad as last week. No, come on. How was I supposed to know it was going to be a 4 fort? World 8. I did pretty good up until now. Come on, chat. I did my best. I did. Grant you, I didn't eat my Lucky Charms because when I ate 2 bowls of Lucky Charms last week, it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. So, you know, we can't rely. I'm surprised that I even have bridges because normally I don't roll bridge seeds. So I've been rolling pretty trash seeds lately. And we are in Teex's door. So it's gonna be door 3, Teex's door 3 fort, aka door 6 fort, which is gonna be the other fort. Now WilliamInTX, he didn't play the other forts yet, so he's starting out with this fort from the giddy up. So if, you know what I didn't give them, guys? Hammers. They didn't have nothing to break no locks. Oh, my poor Tanukis. I am a bad Tanuki mommy. Oh. No, they have Kingslayers. No, they have Kingslayers. Okay, so WilliamInTX has built the bridge, and MrEgaming has built 2 bridges. So WilliamInTX is now gonna go through the 1.5 beta. Now, unlike, oh well, no, they can clip now. I did give a hammer. Oh. Imagine that. I know they had clouds, but I didn't remember seeing a hammer. But if they did have a hammer, good. And MrEgaming has gotten the Everyman clip. Let's see if MrEgaming goes for the Smooth Criminal clip, which, you know, everyone calls the Mac and Cheese clip. I think Smooth Criminal applies so good to that one because when you are getting through that, it's like you're moonwalking right into Bowser's casa. So now we're about to say goodbye to Bowser. And you know what? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Dr. Torstol, now following behind, makes one attempt at the mac and cheese smooth criminal clip. Mr. E Gaming, get your GGs out for our 9-pointer. Mr. E Gaming, who has finished with a time of 31 minutes and 8 seconds. Also, get your GGs out in just a moment for Dr. Torstol, who finished hot on his tail. 31 minutes and 47 seconds. Let me see if someone was kind enough to open another seed. Of course not. I gotta do that too. Flebble wubba. Let me open up the next room. WilliamInTX has forfeited, unfortunately. He wants to complete this. Let me quickly open up room number 2 for our wonderful Tanooks. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I am literally trying to do this while getting stuff started. Okay, just waiting on them to join. All right. Just waiting on Mr. E Gaming to join. And sorry, I am all right. Let me roll the next seed. And get this party started for our beautiful Tanooks. Because I know William has to do trekking in a little bit, so alrighty, so I'm having them get stuff together. And as we are getting set up, let's see. All right. All right. So, chat, what did you think about that? Our Tanukis finished in such a great time. Like, I am so proud of them. It wasn't truly a bad seed. So, don't get too mad at our Tanukis. They did well. I think they were great, and they are shining stars. Yay! Yay! And okay, let's move into the race format screen if we can, Tanhouse, because I am going to release them. Thank you. All right. All right, so I have sent our beautiful racers off. Because I know William has obligations to do. And we are here to make this happen. Because if anybody knows about tracking duties, it's our one and only Fishing Boo, who is in chat right now and knows about them responsibilities and all that good stuff. So, this is the same format. 4 worlds, 7 additional items as the whistle counts for 1 item. So technically it's supposed to be 8 items, but because the whistle does count, we have 7 items for our Tanuks to grab. So let's see where we're going to go this time around. Okay, so we are starting off here, World 4. And then we have our World 5 starts for Dr. Torstol and WilliamInTX. So we have Troll Fort action going on for MrEgaming. We're going to go downstairs and see what power-up we can grab. And it is a fire flower. And yes, JP's power-up settings looks like it's on. Because usually you don't go from smoke bean to fire flower immediately unless that setting is on. So absolutely fabulous. You have got to love it, you know. And now we are going to be moving along our, let's see what we get. MrEgaming's definitely hitting the pipe here. And don't pervert that word. And let's see what our Sumo Bros have to offer MrEgaming. And it is a hammer, which is something I couldn't give our runners worth a plug nickel last time. And we have here quick World 4. Interesting. See, and this is why it would be good if I could actually track the items. to see what our runners have. And we are on the World 3 airship, the airship of La Princesa. And that is a chunky Iggy. Look at that earthquake action. So, 4-hit chunky earthquakey Iggy. And WilliamInTX is in the best fort. Let's go! 7F2. Oh, baby, the fort of love and happiness. Bowser's Plan Expo. It is just a party for WilliamInTX. Will MrEgaming disrespect the great fort again when he gets there? And Dr. Torstol, you know what? This is how you know this is a trademark crystal seed when you see 7F2. Like, if you think about it, in fact, I am going to ask, because in Zelda we have sprites that we play with, and I'm going to see if it is possible, against all odds, to see if we can get a piranha plant sprite for me to play with. Because that would be like the most amazing thing on the planet. For me to play Mario as a piranha plant. You know, just the little walking baby piranha plant just going around meandering. And we are on the Air Force for WilliamInTX. And MrEgaming actually skipping the fire flower. Surprised didn't want a little extra fire power for him, but you know, okay. And we have our salutes out, obviously, for the hardest working military, which is Bowser's Air Force. Actually, all the militaries. And oh boy. Oh boy. Alcatraz, our favorite travel destination for MrEgaming. And for, oh, thank you so much, Arrow. And well, you know, this is absolutely amazing right now, because I said I would protect the Tanooks, and so far we ain't protecting them right now. Alcatraz on deck for MrEgaming with a very questionable, kind of highly unbeatable for him right now enemy set with the fire snakes. And you go, oh baby, what am I gonna do? And we have Dr. Torstol having fun on the Air Force. He's flying the unfriendly skies, dodging wrenches with his bold strategies. And that fire snake was like, I want to show you a little love. And he's going full frog. Oh, let's go. Going full frog into Alcatraz. So let us see the power of embracing human mustard. Meanwhile, we have the bro hand stage for WilliamInTX. And we ditched that frog suit faster than I ditch my poker chips when I go to Vegas. Oh no. MrEgaming has lost the frog suit. I repeat, he has lost the frog suit. Dr. Torstol has gotten a Dr. Nothing from that last bro fight. And let's see, we have bro fight part 2, in which Dr. Torstol said, you know what, I'm out of here. The only problem is, he's in a bad spot. Oh no, Dr. Torstol, you're gonna have to play some serious dodgeball right now. And meanwhile, MrEgaming, the fire snakes of doom, they just want to get to know him a little bit better. And Dr. Torstol has emerged triumphant. And we are on the World 4 airship with a cuddle suit for WilliamInTX. We're gonna see some invincibility stone strats And let's see, so far Roy is not the traditional BUM. Up, up, bulked up Muscle Roy, everybody! Bulked up Muscle Roy. He is a bum, but it is a bulked up muscle. 4-hitter. Well, it's better than that week 1 hitter from before. And we've Dr. Torstol now dodging hammers. He was dodging boomerangs before, now we're dodging hammers. Getting that fire flower. And Mr. E-Gaming getting hit with some recoil. And we are at the numero uno mark for Mr. E-Gaming. And WilliamInTX giving us a Leslie Pro special with that command. And we are also at a numero uno for WilliamInTX. And we are on the World 4 airship for Dr. Torstol. Will the doctor show Roy who is in? Or will Roy give the business to Dr. Torstol? Stay tuned, everybody. And we are yeeting out of World 4 on WilliamInTX side. I wonder. An accidental whistle? Oh no. Oh no, everybody. And I am happily. Yeah, I thought it was a 5-hitter. I thought it was, but then, you know, hey, listen, when you're in medicine, we can't count. That's why our bills, when we bill you, is so high. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But accidental whistle. WilliamInTX opting to go to World 1 using the hammer to quickly finish out World 1. And will we go topside or are we going basement for Dr. Torstol? We are going topside for Dr. Torstol this time. Or I could be wrong and I just commentator cursed Dr. Torstol. Oh no! We have some coin ship action for Mr. E-Gaming. And Larry, let's see where Larry is hanging. And Dr. Torstol getting, I'm gonna say that was a strategic game over to reset the lives. And on Mr. E-Gaming side, we're seeing in the World 5 tile set, nothing, literally nothing. We always go nothing but net, but that was literally nothing. And WilliamInTX is giving us a Leslie Pro special with the command. And oh, speedrunning. For speedrunning vanilla Super Mario Bros. 3, you would have to use arrow warpless or whistle strat. So you could have one whistle, which would be playing 3 worlds and, you know, being done and over with it, or just having a ball and just going warpless. Or you could go full hundo, which means that you love pain, just like Dr. Torstol, who must love pain because he is on poverty mode, everybody, and is playing Alcatraz, a small bean with no moolah, but gets a tail, so actually may stand a good chance of doing this level a lot easier with the tail, but the fire snakes and fire chomps may have something to say about it. And we are on the World 7 airship for Mr. E-Gaming. So let's go for our runners. Yeah, I know. Arrow, I've been trying to petition Danny P. Speed to start up the Game Genie League for us. And, where we get infinite lives, you give us something better than the Konami code. Where we get infinite lives and invincibility. So the only way that we get level 1, well, I can get through 1-1. And we have 7 F1 for MrEgaming. No! 1-1! Oh no! Well, Arrow, you'll get there someday, and then pretty soon, the next level that'll get you, that dastardly 1-2, is a humdinger, man. It gets real complicated. And Tanuki suit action for our Tanuki MrEgaming. Dr. Torstol now doing the business. Oh, you Arrow, you're talking to someone who clown routes and Link to the Past, Rando. Also, happy to see 8-1 not in World 8. So that means that I get to be unorthodox again. Yay! So, Link to the Past Rando is actually the community I came from before I joined the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer community. So, fun fact, I am actually a Z3 runner. So, and you'll see me doing commentary for Cursed Boots and Crust Keys and all that good stuff. So it's always fun. And speaking of fun, those boomerang dodges were certainly fun for WilliamInTX, who got himself a Jugum Cloud, got some frog action going from MrEgaming, and Zelda 1 Randomizer. We have a couple people that's in this community that are in Z1. In fact, Rat Boy was like tearing it up. Placco, Danny P. Speed, all of them were in Z1. So if you ever want to go into Z1 Randomizer and you're in our community, talk to one of them and they will help you. I am in Z1 Rando as well with my coach, White Must, aka Yumi. And it's a hoot. It's a hoot. But my screen wraps are only at 20%. So yeah, Rat Boy tore it up. I told you, he tore it up. It went the distance for Rat Boy. And what didn't go the distance was, oh no! MrEgaming just found out that the anchor is a cloud. So guess what that means? If you use the anchor, everyone, you are now broker than a joker. Oh no! So get your F's in chat for any hopes of having money this round if you want to use the cloud and anchor. So yeah, that's not gonna happen, folks. Oh, imagine using it when you have your full $50. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So as we move out of World 1, Dr. Torstol has 3 in the hole. Only problem is, I don't think he has the items. We'd have to take a good look at his item count, because I don't think he has the items. And I don't know what the Tanukis do if they've beaten 4 worlds and they don't have the items. Are they allowed to go into another world? Because that ain't it, Chief! That ain't it. Look at what Dr. Torstol has. That's 7 unique items. Oh no. Oh, chat. Now would be a good time to put up any type of "it's fine" emojis. So if you have any type of fine emojis, now would be a good time to put it up. Because everything is burning. Because that doesn't look like 7 unique items. I don't know how this works for the Tanukis, but I know in Fire Flower that ain't gonna open. And MrEgaming in one of the beta stages, which is Cloud Run for Fun. And I am right now feeling the pain for our Tanuks. I may have rolled them a poop seed. But no, this is based on tactics. And you need to look at the princess letters. So, chat. We must talk, chat. What are we going to do? What are our Tanukis gonna do? If they don't have the items. Let's forecast. Do you think our Tanukis will have the items they need at the end of the 4 worlds? Do you have faith in our Tanuks? I believe in the Tanuks. I try to believe in the Tanuks, but this is looking dicey. This is looking a bit dicey, folks. But I do like WilliamInTX's idea of going to 7. Because that is his 4th world. Ooh. So that is a clear box. So what do we do? Oh. Because right now, WilliamInTX he's scrounging. Because the pathway to get out is fine. And I think he's trying to get to that piranha plant. MrEgaming with another cloud. I've given plenty of clouds this time around. I feel like I'm in that Indiana Jones movie, you know, chat? Where you say you have chosen poorly. And you have chosen wisely. There we go. We have a P-Wing. WilliamInTX gets another item. So, yes, we are in the last crusade right now. And I feel like that crusader where I am literally going, you have chosen poorly. You have chosen wisely. And every time you get one of the cursed boxes, you say you have chosen poorly. But Raiders, yeah. Oh, yeah. Last Crusade was amazing. Sean Connery, you know, you just had to love him always going, Junior! Junior! And then when he gives that announcement that, you know, the real name of who Indiana belonged to, you're like, oh, baby, let's go. These new Indiana Jones movies, we're not going to talk about that, but we are going to talk about how that Ludwig had more air than most of these basketball players. I am glad that you guys know your Indiana Jones, you know, movie quotes. Because, yes, he took his name after El Perito, that dog. But WilliamInTX has finished his 4th world. Does he have enough items to get through? Because we did not get through. and check his items. And we don't have an item tracker. But we are about to find out. No! Oh! Okay, so they are allowed to go into a fifth world. Oh, that's what I was, worried about. Would they be able to go into a fifth world? Okay, so WilliamInTX is in 8-1 right now, and Dr. Torstol is now beaten World 4. This is good to know. And we're using the obscure tech there of getting the silver coins in 8-1 and Terminator King going, I'll be back. And the bridge is not built for MrEgaming either. Oh, this seed is awful. I have not protected Tanooks, guys! I did it again! No. Oh, I am like Britney Spears from back in the day when she was going, oops, I did it again. I played with their hearts. I rolled a bad seed. Oh no. I'm supposed to protect the Tanooks. Ah, no. Okay, so that's good to know. They can enter more worlds until they collect the items. Oh, this is awful. So, chat, let us talk, chat. Where do you think the other items are hiding? I have rolled hot garbage. Ryukar would be proud of me right now. I am going. I'm gonna get disowned by the Tanookies. That's it. I am going to get disowned by the Tanooks. And WilliamInTX has to do tracking duty at 8:30. I have failed him. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wish there was a way to track the items because I don't know what they need. And our runners haven't been looking at the princess letters. I think one of the things that I might recommend for the Tanookies, and chat, hear me out. Is, and I don't know if this is even remotely possible. And MrEgaming believed he could fly. Oh, MrEgaming, that was amazing. Is because they don't read the princess letters. If we could change the king's message on Tanuki only. To give the Tanukis a king's message that says, instead of, generic king's message that has fisherman, aka the person I simp for all the time. I am so happy to see you, Diesel. I am such a sad panda right now. I have not protected the Tanukis. I have failed the Tanooks again. Oh, I am the worst Tanuki mommy ever. And the Tanukis are in trouble. As you can see, we are on. For those of you who play Z3, this is the equivalent of an ice rod hunt. We are on an ice rod hunt. And Diesel They aren't close to getting the items they need. They finished 4 worlds. 1, 2, 3. Wait. WilliamInTX had the 8 items. Oh no. He had 8, I think. Yeah, he had 8. But he's beating Wendy. Why are you beating Wendy? You can whistle out. No. Oh no. But gets through Wendy. Okay. Okay. So William had 8. But he used something. So who knows if he still got 8. Dr. Torstol. No, I think that was Dr. Torstol's 4th world though. But the bridge is built for WilliamInTX, who will be entering in World 8 first after doing 5 worlds. Count them, 5. Oh my lord. No, Dr. Torstol just did 4 worlds. He didn't finish all his items yet. And we are in 4-3. Let's go. The stage that petrifies me. So only William has cracked the code, and it took him 5 worlds to do it. So if we were in a Kingslayer match, WilliamInTX would be going with the Kingslayer parameters. And we have MrEgaming in World 8 as well. They are speedrunning right now to see who can get to Bowser first. Dr. Torstol taking a little bit of a dip. Forgettable fort. And now we are doing some Dorothy exploring. The Kingslayers started after us and they're finishing? JD, really? No, I believe in our Tanooks. No, our Tanooks are going to finish before them. Because we have Tanook supremacy. It just was that I rolled a poop-tastic seed. So we can blame me. And we are in the fidget spinners of doom. And MrEgaming has now started with Zawardo mode. We are in to be continued mode on MrEgaming side. We were doing good. We were doing good, folks. But you gotta love it. Okay, so we have a gatekeeping fire snake who decided to take WilliamInTX's little tail away. MrEgaming dodges it. And we are moving on. And we are doing a mad rush because WilliamInTX knows he's got 8:30 and he got to go. And using the hammer here. And look at this, they are almost in sync for going through pipes and stuff. So here we go. And I am here just biting nails here. Clenched booty cheeks and everything. And let's see what. And MrEgaming has 2 hammers. So he's able to open up lava fart action, Potobo, and sauna action. So he's a little bit ahead of MrEgaming. Alright, so as MrEgaming takes out lava fart action, we are in Piranha stage action for Dr. Torstol. Alright, so we're going to see where the next pipe for MrEgaming takes us. Let us hope that this is the way, and it is not. Let's see what the tank is. It is a fake tank, but a relatively quick level of 4-3, so not so bad. At least it's not Kuriboshu on Stomp, or else that would become really unpleasant for our Tanuks. And we are in a terrible stage for WilliamInTX going topside action. Okay, nice friendly enemy set there. And WilliamInTX has dodged out. Meanwhile, in the World 6 airship for Dr. Torstol, and let's see where MrEgaming is at right now. And MrEgaming having fun in the water, just hanging around, you know, and has found a way totally free to Bowser's crib. You love to see it. So, we have MrEgaming, who is now in Bowser's crib. Alright. Let's hope for a friendly fire pattern, so there's no loss of Kingslayer and he can be quickly done with this. No scam laser. Alright, in just a moment we're going to be saying goodbye to Bowser. Get your GGs out for our 9-pointer. The one and only MrEgaming. Yippee-yi-ki-yay. And let me give you that official time. And that is 34 minutes and 33 seconds. Oh, that tastes so good! Arrow! I have had that. That is excellent. Along with peanut butter and jelly flavored. Oh, baby. So, we have WilliamInTX right now going through the Parabeetle stage of Doom. It is! It really is. And now, we have 4-3 action for WilliamInTX, and MrEgaming joins us. I know. You had to play extra levels to find items. I'm in the doghouse.
I love those. I loved all that. Thank you so much. That was just the most exciting and lovely feat ever. I got to do 2 clouds, a hammer, and go straight to Bowser to finish it off. I loved it.
So I'm not in the doghouse?
No, you were never in my doghouse.
Well, last week, you know, I kinda wasn't doing too hot.
No, you keep being you.
Oh.
I'm just sad we didn't see any of the Tunnel of Love.
Hey, listen, mister. I have a bit of a bone to pick there, buddy. Why'd you cloud it?
Because I didn't need to play it.
Yo, Whoa, that's just disrespectful. Speaking of joining us, get your GGs out for our second place finisher, WilliamInTX, who's gonna probably say the quickest commentary ever and then dip out of here to do his tracker duty.
A few minutes with you all, and then I'll be tracking the game coming up in a few minutes. Yeah, a little bit disappointing to get a third and a second. Who would have thought if I would have gone and gotten the second hammer for World 8, I win. Like, I knew it was an open dowser. I saw all 4 locks, and then I guessed wrong. I broke a lock to try and get to Bowser, and I guessed wrong, and so I ended up playing a couple of extra forts. That was quite the seed. 4 worlds was not enough to get the items, and then everything that could go wrong went wrong for me. So, I gotta play a little bit cleaner. Good game.
I'm so sorry, my friend.
Not your fault.
I tried to roll some decent seeds tonight.
I mean, I double clouded and then all my inputs got eaten and I died.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so that was no fun. And then the ultimate beat of all. I need one item. I don't have an anchor. It's World 3 that I hit 3-2.
Would you like me to tell you what the anchor was?
Or would you like me to tell you what the anchor was?
It was
because it made you broker than a joker.
But 50 coin clouds.
It was a cloud, okay. Yeah, I wasn't really looking to use the anchor so much as get to World 8 at that point. Like, I had my items. And I'm thinking, like, if only this were an even-numbered world, I'd go for White Mushroom House and I'd be out of here.
So, when you did the extra world, which for most of you was World 3, did you know once you found the item, you could immediately whistle and you didn't have to beat Wendy?
I actually needed an item. I take back what I said before. I actually did need an item. If I was using a tracker, so if I'd had my 8th item, I would have whistled out. But I actually needed an item, and I decided Wendy was the quickest way to get one, because I knew there was a million things, in World 2, a million things before you get to a pro. Unless you double cloud and dump out like I did.
So that's why you did it, for the item. Okay.
Yes, yeah, and then
I was thinking...
World 4 was sweet to mine a hammer, but it was not sweet if you wanted to get anywhere useful.
Got it. So did any of you read any of the princess letters?
No. I have a question. Why does the princess letter tell you the world you just did has an item?
Good question.
That wasn't supposed to happen like that. Okay, so then that's a programming issue that we need to talk to Macobra about. Because it's supposed to give you clues and says where it is, but it's not supposed to tell you about the item in the stage you just beat. It's supposed to give you a clue, but it's not supposed to be about the actual level you're in. So it'll tell you, like, if you beat Wendy, for example, World 3, it'll say that there is a frog suit in World 2, World 5, or something like that. But it's not supposed to give you a backdated clue because you've already gotten the item that would be related to. So that may be a bug that you guys got. And so that's something that we need to kind of report that. So do you know which letter that was affected?
I think Peach told me there's a star in World 5 when I did World 5. But I'll have to look at my Twitch stream.
Okay.
But it was like I said, I was like, oh, okay, that's good to know. Too bad I've already got it. So
yes, send that off because that's something. Because this is still a work in process. So anything like bug reports and stuff like that, always let them know, so that way they can kind of fix that, because it's always supposed to give something about a different world, not the same world you just beat, because then that makes the clue moot. So clues are supposed to be related to other worlds and not the same world. So it's something that they can work on. And I was thinking, in case you guys had issues with the letters, I was gonna see, I don't know if it's feasible, but maybe regular Koopaling kill generates the generic king's message. If that could be the clue instead of the princess letter.
That'd be interesting. I think the princess letter is cooler, though.
The princess letter would be cooler than the king's message?
I think so. I don't know. That's... As I finished third, so I have nothing to say. I did 5 worlds here.
Because I was thinking in terms of sometimes, muscle memory, we just push the button and we exit out of the princess message. But this would be a Tanuki only thing, not something that would be for Fireflower and Kingslayer, but something for Tanuki. And it might be something because, we have to take into consideration we're learning, and we're going to have newer runners that are going to be learning. So we're not going to always remember to look at princess message. So maybe if it's something where we can give them a little extra help, maybe that's an option, William, you gotta go. It's 8:30.
Yeah, they're still getting set up over there on.
Oh, okay.
Has that?
I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be late, friend.
Yeah, they're not quite there yet. That'll be over on SpeedGaming 4 if you all want to follow me over there and give that a watch.
Yeah, we were on SpeedGaming 2, 3, and now 4.
Wow. Yeah. This will be the Fireflower group, the Fireflower Division Mario group. And looks like that's Icaros. And I don't actually know who's commentating and who's playing. Yeah, I just see a lobby. Like, I know Danny's a Kingslayer. It's not him. Dustman, not him. Yeah, I think Jade's doing the commentary.
I think Jade's racing.
Oh, she's racing.
Jade is racing. Yeah, Jade is racing.
Okay, so I guess that would
and maybe Sinister. Maybe.
Yeah, the lobby: Dust, Leslie, Mark, Darth Icaros, and Angelic Jade. And some of the racing, some of them are commentating. Sorry, I can't plug this better.
SpeedGaming 4.
SpeedGaming 4.
SpeedGaming 4. Catch me in the chat over there.
Dustin and DLP are doing the commentary.
DLP.
Oh, Danny! I always call him DLP. Danny P Speed is doing comms. So, you guys are getting set up for week number 4. Are you ready for Kaizo week?
No.
No.
Sounds like fun.
Time to practice that, I guess.
Yes. Start getting your practice in, because week 4 is Kaizo week.
So I have a question. What was World 8 here, the Bowser on the right side of the hand bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Protected by the
I YOLO hammered the elbow. Right when I got there, because I knew I was behind doing 5 worlds, so it was like, well, let's just YOLO hammer, and it got me nowhere. And then it was like, oh, okay, we'll do this level. It did nothing. It was like, oh god. And then I saw both of you finish. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's time to surrender.
Yeah.
GG guys, right. Both of you.
Let me give the official times for everyone. It was 34, and coming in first, MrEgaming, 34 minutes and 33 seconds. Coming in second, 36 minutes and 58 seconds for WilliamInTX. And Dr. Torstol was like, you know what, I'm going to yeet myself out, and we're good to go. So, you got to respect that. And for those of you who are interested in Kaizo Week, 10 houses already put up information there. So we're going to have time attack, which means that, if you get hit, you lose time. How you like them apples?
It's interesting.
So, yes, it will be a fun event for everyone. So, on that note, since the fire flowers are going to start, you have any last words for us, Dr. Torstol?
It was a long seed, the second one. And I was so close on the first seed too. The first I was like, I'm in Bowser. Let's go. And then I beat Bowser. I look at it and Mr. E beat me. I was like, oh, it was close.
Well, practice those Kaizo settings because it's a lot different. Hopefully, if Diesel is still in chat, we might be able to, if you're available for, the weekly, we might do some weekly shenanigans and premiere it so that way you can get a wonderful look inside of it. But it would probably be on the fire flower settings, but it will give you some insight as to what Kaizo is. It's just faster boss bass, faster sun and adjusted Bowser, so no cuddle strats, nothing of that nature. So time attack is fun because you do lose time. You can take the hits, but you lose time, and that becomes a factor. So you may get used to taking those hits and it may look good, but it's very easy to take a death in those levels if you're not careful. So things like, escalator fort, things where you would
the double damage would make,
Yes.
Oh, so you could just time out that way. Huh.
Right. So those are going to be levels that you normally would power through. Muncher Run for Fun is another one. If you miss the star, so 7-8, 7F2. Those are levels where you do take a lot of hits if you're not careful. So those are levels where you can easily time out. So you always want to be careful about that. So that's why you get that practice in and, really understand the mechanic of time attack. And that's the advice I can give you as someone who has rolled many time attack seeds for people. They can get very brutal. And I can send you some levels that you should, work on for that. But roll a couple of seeds and really play it and really get involved with it. Because once you see it and you can run certain strats in those levels, then time attack isn't as bad as you might think it is.
Yeah, I saw one glimpse of Kaizo Boom Boom and I'm like, oh god. He looks so fast.
He is. He's very fast. So you would have to use a lot of P-speed just to escape him. So knowing the level is going to really help you. Knowing when to jump, how the jump mechanic works. And when you're going at a certain speed, there's a certain radius that you jump and how far you jump. So that way you don't crash into any bricks or anything, which can slow that P-speed down. So look for visual cues so you can always keep up that speed when you're going against faster boss bass. So you're always going to want to keep up that speed, and you always want to, make sure you duck and dodge. Always keep a fire flower, hold a brick, hold a turtle shell, because that offers you protection against boss bass.
Yeah, hopefully the fisherman doesn't roll the seed.
No,
that he summons like 13 of them.
It will be me for the most part.
Oh, 7F2 in the world and the other plant level in World 7.
Yep. So make sure you have, again, because that's how you mitigate boss bass. You always have, because there are plenty of ice bricks that you can hold. Hold one of those. That takes care of boss bass. Time how much time you have. Usually it's between 3 to 5 seconds before he repopulates. And then you can pretty much know what kind of time you're working with, and that will help you out a lot.
Well, I'll just path the way where he doesn't spawn. I'll just take the levels that he doesn't spawn. That's how we dodge boss.
That's good, but then you have to worry about the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because in Kaizo, the sun populates earlier, so it doesn't have that window. Before, you used to have a window of roughly maybe 1/8 of a stage, and now it activates quicker. So you don't have that grace period anymore for the sun.
But the
So,
sun
and
doesn't
it also
return
moves
though,
a little, yeah. So it goes a lot faster and it activates a lot sooner. So you're going to want to look out for that. So you make sure that you learn the mechanics of the sun and you pay attention to what levels are sun heavy. So that way you know. And 7 and 7-5, you could get a boss bass or a sun, which makes that very miserable to play. Not that I will hopefully roll one for you, but those are levels to be very cautious of. There are many levels in there, but I'm sure once you start rolling those seeds, once you start really cranking it out, you'll be A-okay, Dr. Torstol.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward on trying it. So yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to get into close mode because I believe our fire flowers are ready and chomping at the bit. So let's go over there and support them. What do you say, Dr.
SpeedGaming
Torstol?
4. Let's go.
All right. So, chat, it was a true pleasure. We got to see our best and brightest stars in the Tanuki division do what they do best, and that is give us the greatest entertainment ever. This week was Scavenger Hunt, and next week will be Kaizo time, in which they will be conquering against Kaizo Heck Week. And I'd like to give GG's to MrEgaming, WilliamInTX, and Dr. Torstol, and thank them personally for giving up their time to give us one heck of a show. I'd like to thank you, Chad, for spending this time with me and being the amazing people that you are. Thank you so much to my clickety-clacker extraordinaire, Mr. PB himself, Tanhouse, for doing what he does best, which is being the greatest person on earth. Thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting us. And I am Krista Joy. Give our runners a big fat follow. Someone was nice enough to already, Tanhouse, my colleague extraordinaire, already put that on there. But we need to put a big fat exclamation point C, so that way you can give a big fat follow to Tanhouse, because he is just that good. So on that note, let's go over to SpeedGaming 4, where we can support our fire flowers in their conquest of Scavenger Hunt this week. So on that note, take care and have a great night, everybody. Goodbye.